Hi there, Kira here with another Dust Bunny challenge. So this is a challenge that I do every month with my friend Natalie. I will link her channel below. We started this challenge as kind of a way to use up some of our 6x6 and 6x8 paper pads, but I've kind of been branching off and using different things in my stash. I did one of my layouts that I have done before. I used a digital collection that I hadn't really touched in a while, and this time I decided to use some stamps. So I know if you're anything like me, you probably have a ton of stamps in your stash that just kind of sit there and collect dust because, we just like to collect stamps, right? I'm not the only one, right? Anyways, Natalie actually gave me a gift card to the stamp market for my birthday, and I was looking for a stamp set that I wanted, and I came across a fruit stamp set, and I was like, oh, that'd be really cute for summer. I could do lots of fun summery layouts with this fruit stamp set, and I almost bought it until I was like, wait a second, you have a fruit stamp set and you've literally used it one time. So I decided that I was going to pull that fruit stamp set out and I was going to use it on a layout for Dust Bunnies. So this stamp set, it's from Pink Fresh Studio. It's called Fruitastic. And I've had it for a couple years now. And like I said, I think I've used it all of one time. So I decided to pull it out and use it on this layout. The layout is just a couple random stories about my son Jonathan, just a couple little conversations that we've had, or things that little quotes that he said kind of throughout the past couple months, and didn't really think that they all warranted their own page, so I did a full page photo of Jonathan. And then I just typed up the individual stories. So there's, I think, 4 different kind of stories here on this layout. And so now I am just going ahead and stamping. So the first thing I did when I pulled out this stamp set is I wanted to get kind of a color scheme going. I know I wanted to use like a yellow and a peach, but I didn't really know what other colors to mix in from there. So I grabbed a kind of aqua color that I knew would be my leaves, and then I wanted, because I brought in an alpha stamp as well, which you can see behind the fruit stamp. I haven't really pulled it out to stamp yet, but you'll see it in a minute. But I knew that I wanted my letters to be a different color that would stand out a little bit more, so I brought in that kind of purpley pink color. And I thought that I was just going to go with those 4 colors, but then I realized that I wanted to add in a little bit of green. Now, I'm not really sure if this green that I stamped, I thought maybe it was like a little lime or another little lemon. But then the more I stamped it, I thought maybe it's supposed to be a leaf. But it doesn't really matter. Because I just wanted another pop of another color, so that's why I brought the green in, and then I'm just calling them limes, even though they could be leaves. I don't know. Anyways, and now I am stamping all of the leaves in this aqua color. Sorry if you can hear my kids; they're out in the other room playing. It's summertime, so I don't get a lot of free time by myself. I've got the kids with me all the time, and it's playtime now. So anyways, so now I'm pulling in some of that purpley color and stamping leaves on the peaches in that color, and I like how that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of set this part aside and bring in the photo part and kind of decide how I want to do that. So originally I thought that I would stamp the title on the journaling page side, but I kind of liked just how simple the journaling page was looking. So then I was like, well, I could do like a little strip here. Oh, there's just a lot of noise going on in my house right now. I've got dogs jumping off beds, kids screaming in the background. Anyways, so I just decided to take a white strip of paper and just adhere that down here, and then I'm going to stamp my title right on top of that in that purple color. Beagle Dog has just joined me again. He likes to be near me when I do my voiceovers. Anyways, I'm going to title this page Random Musings, because like I said, they're just random little stories about Jonathan, and I'm just going to stamp that down in the purple color using this alpha from Citrus Twist. This is not that old, this alpha set. I believe this was one of the last alphas I got before I was not on the team anymore. So I don't think it's that old. I'm pretty sure you could probably still find it in the shop, but I've never used it. So I just decided to grab it. I liked the size of the letters of the lowercase. So that's why I decided to use that as my title. So now I had already adhered the paper on before I did my stamping, which in hindsight I shouldn't have. I should have adhered it on afterwards, but oh well. I just kind of tucked some paper underneath so I could stamp some more fruit on this, and I'm just going to do it the same way that I did on the journaling side, and the same colors, except for the only difference is I won't be stamping any purple leaves on this side, since I have the purple letters. So I'll only be using the aqua leaves, I guess, is the only leaves I'm stamping down. And am I almost done? Getting there, I think. So like I said, I will link Natalie's channel below. And if you have not seen our videos before, you should stop by Natalie's channel and subscribe to her channel. She has a little bit different style than me, which I think is kind of nice because we kind of provide the best of both worlds with this series. And yeah, go check her out. Okay, so now I've got that all stamped up, and now I'm like, okay, embellishments. But really, I didn't want to add too many embellishments because it's pretty colorful with just the stamping. I just mostly wanted to add a little bit of texture to the layout because it's pretty, you know, it's just paper, I guess, at this point. So that's where my handy dandy enamel dots come into play. I did have a puffy sticker there, but I will eventually get rid of that puffy sticker, so don't get too attached to it. And then I just decided to go around and add enamel dots that would kind of coordinate with the colors that I have on this page. So I've got some peach enamel dots, pulling some yellow enamel dots, and I had some like pinkish purple enamel dots. I guess fuchsia, would that be the right? I guess it looks a little fuchsia-y, so yeah, fuchsia. I'm going to call it that. I have some fuchsia enamel dots. I thought about bringing in all the colors and doing like just a load of enamel dots, but I scaled it back a little bit. I thought that was going to look a little crazy if I just went overboard with the enamel dots. So I just went with peach, yellow, and fuchsia. And then I decided I don't like this puffy sticker, so then I just replace it with an enamel dot, and I thought that looked better. It looked more cohesive to me that way. And then I wouldn't feel like I had to add more heart puffy stickers, and yeah. So now I'm just roughing up the edges of the little title piece there, and done! There's my finished layout. Here's some close-ups for you guys. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!